What is to be done with this book? I don't know. What is to be done? I cannot even with this Nikolai Chernyshevsky and his rational egoism. It just makes no sense. It is ridiculous. I will tweet him on the Twitter. At Nikolai C. No. Your book is very silly. Devil. I can't deal with this, man, okay? Rational egoism is ridiculous. No human would want to just act like this all the time because it is reasonable, okay? If we wanted to act reasonable, I wouldn't have this beard. Nobody would have this beard. It's just not reasonable. We want the freedom to be unreasonable with beards. I have an idea. I will write a parody of this reasonable, rational egoism. Oh man, I've had this cold for like 3 weeks. I'm a sick man. Oh, I am. Okay, now I'm going to read the reviews. Okay. I want to fly to St. Petersburg, travel back in time, and punch Underground Man right in the face. Wow. The first 17 pages leave the reader with a migraine, and after that, it all goes downhill. Okay, this is ridiculous. I need to make a video addressing these comments because they're just so negative. Hey Slavophiles, it's me, your Fyodor. I know I usually post videos on Fyodor Friday, but today was kind of an emergency video. But don't worry, we're still going to do the fan art of the week. So this fan art of this week was submitted by Dostoyevsky, okay? And it is this picture right here. Do you see that? I don't know if it looks like me, but you know what? It is nice art, okay? We have to acknowledge, the talent, the local talent in our community, okay? Also, I'm still releasing the Pushkin tribute video next week. So if you want your poetry or your pictures or your birthday messages to be included in the video, please use the hashtag hashtag Pushkin Peaks. That's P-I-X. Pushkin Peaks. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is emphasize the depths of the parody in my video. The Underground Man's life is dark and unhappy. He's super weird, basically because the Underground Man's actions are the logical conclusion of this rational egoism. And if you actually read What Is to Be Done, do you even read, bro? Okay? If you read What Is to Be Done, you'd see that Nostra Underground is very structurally similar to What Is to Be Done. For example, there is the scene in What Is to Be Done where the main character thinks it is so great for him to be bumping into an officer because he thinks that he should not have to give the officer room to walk in the street just because he is officer. So he makes this big, grand, heroic bump into the officer and push him down into the mud. In my book, as the parody, Underground Man spends days thinking about pushing the man, and he finally buys like a whole new outfit, goes to push man, they bump shoulders, and then nobody cares. Nobody cares at all, okay? So that's what's funny, because rational egoism is ridiculous. We don't need to spend this much time worrying about this and just thinking about us and ourselves and what is reasonable. It's ridiculous. Also, structurally similar, I have prostitute named Liza in the book, and unlike Chernyshevsky, where the rational man saves the prostitute, in my book, the rational Underground Man is so ridiculous, right? That the prostitute Liza basically ends up saving him. So it's ridiculous. There's also more ridiculous moments when you see the part with the Crystal Palace, the part where he tries to just hang out with these old friends, Okay, come on, be honest. We all have we all have Underground Man of our friend group. I'm Dostoyevsky, what am I saying? We all have Underground Man of our friend group, okay? There's that one guy who we haven't talked to since like middle school, and all of a sudden he wants to hang out with your squad, and they're like, excuse me, who are you? Like, who are you really? Okay? So, I guess I'm just really upset because, I I'm upset that you guys didn't get this book. I'm tired of getting all these tweets from you, just kind of incompetent westernizers. I mean, it's just, please, I'm tired of all this negativity, alright? I'm just tired of it. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comments box below. Subscribe to Fyodor Fridays. We come out with a new video every Friday. So thank you. See you next week. Bye. I just have to redeem myself. They just don't understand it's a parody, so I'll give them serious. You know, I will just write beautiful novel about transgression and judgment. Does that sound super airy? Oh, these bells! Oh my goodness. Just always bringing me back to reality, but I'm just not feeling it. Oh. Bells! Oh! Hey guys, it's me again. I'm making a video about Crime and Punishment. So I just do not know how to please all of you, because, you know, I try to write this beautiful book with symbols and motifs and connection to Christianity and other worldviews. And, you know, the book is about Raskolnikov, who murdered to prove a theory of himself that he was perhaps above the law and even above a conscience, right? And it fails, and that's okay. But it's showing, you know, how these worldviews, again, they're not good to believe in, they don't work. I also put a prostitute again in the book. Who saves him? I did it again for you to understand. And these are just some of the reviews of the book I got. Okay, this review says, my friends and I, who take pride in our strong nerves, have become almost ill reading this book. It's crazy, and my mother, who began it, had to give up reading it altogether. Well, maybe your mother is just a pansy. Okay, it's, you know, whatever. Another review says, Dostoyevsky alienates his audience as he essentially accuses the entire student body, without exception, of attempting murder and robbery. No, I didn't, so, you know, who's ridiculous now? Okay? I also read in a newspaper the other day that an actual student in real life went and killed his moneylender. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I did not tell you to do that. I just wrote the book. Okay? This is just crazy. It's just blowing my mind that you do these silly things. Maybe I'm the idiot. I don't know. I cannot get through to you. Maybe it's just Dostoyevsky the idiot.